Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Chris, and we're Endless Sauce here, and today we're bringing you a special What If. So this What If is a special What If celebrating our first milestone of hitting 100 subscribers. We thank y'all so much for all the support towards our channel, even though we have started back in October of last year. We got amazing support, and we just want to thank you each and every one of you. This special What If is our first crossover What If on what if Goku traveled to different universes. So this will begin afterwards the Tournament of Power. Goku enjoyed the tournament so much and he thought of more challenging strong warriors he can meet and spar with. He ends up meeting with Whis and tells him about his dilemma, and Whis offers him a deal that he can fill his need. Whis explains to Goku that he can send Goku to different universes that are completely different from their universe. This news excites Goku, but Whis stops him and explains to him some rules. Whis explains that sending him to these universes, Goku cannot use the amount of power that he has because the Grand Priest would sense this and the universes are not allowed to feel or see Goku's immense power. Goku asked what this would mean, so Whis said that he would not be able to use any of the abilities and transformations that he has, and his power would have to be suppressed to be similar or equal to the universe. And he can't tell the people he's from a different universe. Goku then asks if he can bring his staff in Flying Nimbus, and Whis allows it. Whis gives Goku many options of what universe he wants to join, and before Whis could explain, Goku instantly picks one and teleports to that universe. Goku lands on top of a building and he sees a big explosion nearby and decides to check it out, and he sees a big slimy slug creature and he prepares to go in and fight him, but then he sees a kid with messy green hair trying to fight this slug creature. Goku sees him throwing his backpack trying to dodge the monster's attack, but then a tall muscular man with golden hair punches the monster and defeats the monster with one hit and even changes the weather. Goku is impressed with his power and he decides to stick and sees what happens. He sees the kid that tried to fight the monster getting yelled at and he didn't think that was right. Goku ends up following the green hair kid and he gets in front of Deku, and this spooks Deku. Goku introduces himself with his traditional trademark. Deku is confused and asks Goku who he is, and Goku said he's someone from a little town that no one knows of. This makes Deku questionable, but he brushes it off. Then he asks why is he here, and Goku asks Deku why didn't he fight the slimy monster with his power like that buff man with golden hair. Deku realizes he's talking about All Might, and Deku responds with that he doesn't have any quirks. Then Goku said, what are quirks? This completely shocks Deku and gets concerned, but he explains that 80% of the world has different superpowers and superheroes exist that save people and fight other villains that uses their quirk for evil. Goku finds this shocking and exciting, and he says he wants to fight these villains, but Deku explains that you would have to be an actual superhero with a provisional license. Goku sighs, but then he asks Deku if he wanted to be a superhero, and Deku smiled and said yes, but then he frowned, saying that he can't because he does not have any quirk. Goku then offers to train him, but Deku said that he didn't even know what quirks are. Goku then gets off his Nimbus and gets in his stance. He says to Deku that he will show him his own power. He pulls a punch to the sky that looks stronger than even All Might's. This shocks Deku so much, and he didn't even know this could be possible. Goku then looks over with a serious face, saying that he can stop hiding. Deku looks over and says he doesn't see anyone. Then All Might walks over in his buff form, tries to hold on to that form since Goku is there. Goku senses that All Might is straining his body, and All Might is shocked about this, and he goes into his skinny form. All Might asks how he knows, and Goku said that he can sense his ki, and this confused both All Might and Deku. All Might then said about the fact of Goku offering young Midoriya to train, and he saw the power that Goku had. All Might asks what is Goku's quirk, and Goku said he doesn't have one, and that's just his own strength. All Might and Deku's mouth drop at this. All Might then goes to Midoriya and offers him to be trained to be the successor of One for All. And Deku is shocked and crying, and he says yes. All Might wants to train Deku as well, and Goku said he'll offer to train him with All Might, and they agree to do that. All Might says the training will start in a week, and he takes off. Goku then tells Deku that his training will start tomorrow, and Deku is a bit nervous, but Goku tells him not to worry because he will soon be strong like him. Goku's belly ends up rumbling, and Goku realizes he's hungry, and Deku offers it to bring him home, and Goku happily agrees. They arrive to his house and are greeted by Inko. She asks who is this man, and Goku introduces himself and tells Inko that he will train Deku to become strong so that he could follow his dream of being a pro hero. Inko questions this, but Deku then says that he saw Goku use his own strength and his punch felt stronger than All Might's. Goku then puts a serious face and asks for her permission, and that this isn't all a bluff. Inko then accepts it and thanks Goku for doing this for her son. They eat dinner and then they relax for the rest of the night. It is 4 in the morning and Goku quietly wakes up Deku and tells him to get ready because it's time for them to train. They end up on a beach and Goku starts explaining to Deku that his training wouldn't be easy and Deku nods his head, being prepared for this. Goku looks through his belt and pulls out a capsule and opens it up and shows many item trainings. And Deku is shocked by this technology. Goku said he got this from his friend Bulma, who's a genius. Deku then asks about the cloud he is sitting on, and Goku explains about the flying Nimbus and says that only people pure of heart could ride it, and Deku asks if he could try, and Goku allows it, and Deku is actually able to ride it. Now their training begins. Goku starts it off for a little spar and tells Deku to try to hit him with everything he got, and Deku says alright, but he's not so skilled in fighting. For 4 hours, Deku tries to hit Goku, but missed every hit, and Goku was able to block them with ease. Deku is exhausted, but Goku sees the first problem they have to fix. Goku then says that he will train on his fighting style. For the week they trained on Deku's hand-to-hand combat. All Might arrives at the beach and sees Goku training Deku, and he sees how hard Deku is trying to hit Goku, but Goku is dodging them with ease. All Might would go to Deku and ask if he is tired or feeling weak, but Deku said he's hardly tired. During the week they train from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. with breaks and eating only. Deku was training hard and this training impressed him. All Might tells Deku his training that he will do, but Goku butts in and tells Deku that he will make it extra challenging, and he opens another capsule that pops out a turtle shell. And he tells Deku that he will be wearing this for the next 10 months while training. Deku thinks it shouldn't be hard, but Goku says it's going to be 50 kilograms, and this worries both Deku and All Might, but Goku says to not worry since he had to do this when he was 14 years old, and this shocks both of them. So for the long 10 months, Deku trained to make his body worthy of One for All, and he kept on going so many times and never once took off the shell. The day before the entrance exam came and the beach was clear much prior and his hand-to-hand combat was close to perfect. Before All Might gave Deku One for All, Goku said to Deku to take off the shell and see how he feels. Deku takes off the shell and he feels so much lighter, and Goku says to jump as high as he can, and he goes and Deku flies high and he screams his way down but lands perfectly fine. All Might then gives One for All to Deku, and then Goku says to Deku to spar him. And Deku isn't so confident, but Goku said he will go easy and they get in a fighting stance. Deku strikes first, doing barrages of attacks that cause many pressure waves, and Goku blocks them with ease, and attacks Deku with a bit of his power, and Deku gets pulled back. Deku gets more serious, and green electricity charges around him, and he quickly rushes at Goku, punching him with 100% of One for All. Goku tries to block it, and it causes a big impact between the two, and they both get pushed back. Goku is shocked about this, and he wasn't ready for that amount of power. His body feels a bit tingly, and he knows it's Deku's ki. Deku is hurt with his arm being broken, and All Might panics, and Goku realizes that Deku's body is too fragile for the full amount of One for All. Then he thinks of something. He pulls out a sensu bean and gives it to Deku. He tells him to eat it because it would instantly heal him. Deku eats it, and his arm is back to normal, and he feels completely energized, and healed up. All Might was shocked about this bean and asked Goku about it, and Goku said that the sensu bean can heal any injury possible. Then All Might revealed his damaged stomach and asked if it could heal this bad of an injury. Goku said that he didn't know that All Might was suffering from a bad heavy damage. Goku then asked about him giving away his power, and All Might said his injury was the problem. Goku offers him the sensu bean and All Might takes it. He feels immense pain and then goes to the ground, and then he stops feeling the pain. He lifts up his shirt and he sees it's all healed up. He and Deku starts crying and he thanks Goku for this miracle, and Goku just laughs with a smile. Later that night, Deku is sleeping to prepare for tomorrow's exam, and Goku is sitting on top of the building, and then Whis appears telling Goku that it's almost time to go. But Goku begs to Whis to let him stay for one more day to see this exam, and Whis allows it. The exam comes and Deku aces the test and gets ready for the physical exam. But he is confident about this. As soon as he goes, he instantly sprints in front of everyone and it shocks them all. Deku goes around quickly destroying robots without using One for All. Goku is up in the sky on his Nimbus watching this, and he smiles on how proud he is towards Deku. Then the big robot arrives and everyone runs but not Deku. He sees a girl trapped under rubbles, and Deku wants to test out how much One for All he could use, so he combines his own pure strength and activates 50% of One for All and destroys the robot with ease and lands on the ground and picks up the rubble, helping Uraraka. Everyone is shocked and wonders how strong this kid could be. Goku just smiles and is glad Deku did good. On his way back home, Goku stops Deku and explains that he has to go away for a while, and says that he is proud of everything he has accomplished and how strong he got. He promised Deku that he would be back, and next time will give Deku his staff so that he could use it. Deku smiles and thanks Goku for everything as Goku flies away on his Nimbus. Goku is teleported back to his world, and Whis asks him how was the trip, and Goku said it was a blast and he enjoyed it. Whis said he could go to another world, but he can't go back to the one he just came from until later. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the first part. Again, thank you for 100 subscribers. Thanks you for all the support that you have given us. Now, for where Goku would end up next, that would be up to y'all. Leave a comment down below where y'all want Goku to go in a different anime universe, so that we can make part 2 whenever. So guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe. Thanks for all the support again, and it means so much to us. Thank you all for everything, and we'll see you all next video. Thanks for watching.